What's going on, everybody, over on YouTube? Hope you guys are having an incredible day. I hope you guys go into this weekend and absolutely crush it. Today, we are going to be reviewing a new protein that just dropped from Apollon Nutrition. I got my hands on it a little bit early, and honestly, I'm already about 1/3 way through this tub, so that should tell you everything you need to know right off the bat. It is always a good time when Apollon Nutrition sends me a brand new protein. Every time they have a new drop, a new flavor, whether it's one of the OG flavors, whether it's Isoblast, Formula X, or in this case, No Whey Out, which is their whey blend. It's always a good time. It always gets me excited because nobody, and I mean nobody, does flavors like Apollon Nutrition, especially when it comes to their proteins. If anybody asks me what is your favorite category of products from Apollon Nutrition, as much as I love the fat burners, as much as I love the pre-workouts, as much as I love the fiber, nothing touches the proteins. Their proteins are top tier, and this one here is no exception. What I'm going to be reviewing today is the newest collaboration with our good friend Masha, but she's not in this one alone. This is actually a three-way collaboration between Apollon Nutrition, Masha, and Joshua, who is a very popular food blogger from what I understand, and I kind of like watching food blogger videos. I'm a foodie myself, and that has always been a big issue in the life of Stim, especially when I'm always trying to be on a perpetual cut. But luckily for us, the macros on here are incredible, and this thing is freaking next level, innovative, and delicious. So let's not waste any more time. Let's roll that freaking intro. When we come back, we are going to discuss the newest No Whey Out carrot cheesecake flavor. All right, guys, so looking at the tub here, we have a very nice graphic of our lady here, Masha and Joshua, and obviously the Apollon Nutrition logo. Again, this is a three-way collaboration, something that's never been done before, as far as I understand. You have a very nice and very appetizing graphic in here, which has the carrot cheesecake. And I am a big fan of both carrot cake and cheesecake. My favorite flavor from Apollon Nutrition is the blackberry cheesecake, which ironically, I actually never reviewed. So maybe I got to review that one next. Let me know in the comments down below if you want Stim to review the blackberry cheesecake. By the way, my favorite flavor from Apollon Nutrition, but this one might give it a run for its money. Stay tuned to the end of the video. We will be trying this one live right here on video. I mean, I already tried it a bunch of times, but we're going to have it here on video. I'm going to break down the flavor profile and everything else that you need to know when it comes to this product here. But the graphic is really nice. It's very innovative. And obviously it says here this is a fully transparent protein because when it comes to Apollon Nutrition, they believe that transparency is key to everything. And that applies to the pre-workouts, the fat burners, all the supplements from the health line, and obviously the protein. So this here is a whey protein concentrate, WPC80, and it's 31.25 grams, yielding 25 grams of protein per serving after the yield, obviously. So you're getting 25 grams of clean protein. And again, we're going to discuss the flavor momentarily. But before we do, let's talk about the macros. So looking at the supplement facts here, one scoop comes in at 37.8 grams, and you're getting 26 servings per container, which is really nice, great value for money. You are getting 150 calories in here per the scoop, which is a little bit higher than their usual stuff. Usually when it comes to Formula X or Isoblast, you're going to get about 120 to 130, sometimes 140. But obviously this here is a premium flavor. It's a dessert kind of protein, so it's not something that you're going to be drinking every day unless you're diehard cheesecake, carrot cake fanatic, in which case, you know, you will be having it every day. But 150 calories is still not bad. So you're getting 300 if you decide to double scoop it, which I do sometimes. We're going to discuss that in a moment. You're getting 4 grams of fat in here, 1 gram of saturated fat, 0 grams of trans fat, which is always a good thing. You're getting 65 milligrams of cholesterol, 3 grams of carbs, 1 gram of total sugar, and obviously 25 grams of protein after the yield, which is absolutely incredible. You're getting some calcium at 100 milligrams, sodium at 340, potassium at 170, and again, 31.25 grams of whey protein concentrate, yielding 25 grams of protein. So obviously this contains milk and soy. It's not a massive label, straight up, easy, and to the point. Let's get talking about the actual flavor, or better yet, let me show you what I mean by this flavor. All right, boys, so we got the transparent shaker in here so you can see everything going on. Apollon Nutrition isn't the only company that's transparent, okay? We got the transparency right here on the Stim YouTube channel. So we went ahead and filled this up with unsweetened almond milk at about 12 ounces or something like that. And we got our scoop right over here, nice fat scoop. I'm only gonna single scoop it for today because if I'm being honest, I'm not that hungry. I just got back from work, didn't really eat all that much today, but I'm just not super hungry. And this protein here is definitely very filling, and we're going to talk about that in a moment. But before we do, let's go ahead and shake this bad boy up. All right, guys, so we got everything nice and shaky, and as you could see in here, there's no clumps, no lumps, nothing like that. Always a smooth ride when it comes to Apollon Nutrition proteins. Can't say that for other brands, but when it comes to Apollon, you're always getting the nice mixability. It's super easy, and you don't really have to mix it in a blender. You're going to add it to the shaker. You don't have to throw in the metal bowls or any of that nonsense. You are good to go. Just shake it up a little bit, and we are ready to begin. Wow, so just smelling this thing over here is absolutely incredible, and this right off the bat is going to be something that you're either going to love or not vibe with, because this isn't a mainstream kind of flavor. Apollon Nutrition's always been very experimental with a lot of their protein flavors, especially when it comes to stuff such as Dubai chocolate or the Mozart, which they had recently. That one was freaking incredible, but they are always experimental. They had the Kiev cake a little while back, so they think outside of the box, and they put flavors out there that are very innovative and unique. And let's be honest, not every American will vibe with those kind of flavors. Apollon Nutrition has a lot of European influences, but this one here, if you like desserts, if you like carrot cheesecake, you're going to love the smell. It literally smells like a carrot cheesecake was blended in a blender with some milk, and that's the smell you're getting. You're getting the nice sweet carrot, you're getting the spices, and obviously that cream cheese flavoring. It smells freaking incredible. It smells sweet, but not overly sweet. Definitely a nice little spicy note on there. It's complex, it's rich, it's multi-layered, and that's just from me sniffing it. So yeah, this this thing is crazy, guys. Let's go ahead. Let me take a sip, and I'm going to walk you through this crazy experience. I am in heaven right now, guys. I am in heaven right now. This is ridiculous. I've never had anything like this before. This is just next level ridiculous. And like I mentioned from the smell test, this thing is multi-layered. There are so many different flavor profiles in here. It's not like you're drinking a regular peanut butter chocolate shake or a strawberry shake or cookies and cream or whatever. This is complex, and you can literally taste all the components individually. You can taste that carrot cheesecake with the cream cheese frosting, and you can taste all the spices, all those notes that are in there, whether it's cinnamon or cardamom or whatever different spices are in there. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I do know that this is Masha's personal recipe, and there was a little bit of tweaks here and there going on with this flavor, but it is perfectly balanced. You're not getting too much spice. You're not getting too much of that cream cheese frosting. You're not getting too much of that cake batter flavor. It just is so perfectly balanced, and that really is what makes it such an exquisite experience. We're going to go ahead and try this one more time. This is definitely a rich flavor, and when it comes to Apollon Nutrition proteins, they do have a mix of lighter, more delicate flavors, and then they have flavors that are a little bit more intense. So obviously, the blackberry cheesecake, which I mentioned earlier, that is a thicker, heavier flavor, and thus it's also a little bit more filling. This one here is very similar. It still has that similar cream cheese cheesecake type of taste, and it has that thickness that comes with it also. So you guys saw I only added 1 scoop in here, and there was a reason for that, because this thing at 2 scoops is very heavy and very filling. Okay, so they have other proteins which are very light and delicate, right? This one here is definitely a little bit heavier. You're going to feel this one. This is definitely a meal replacement. And it could be because it's a little bit higher on the calories, but I usually have a scoop and a half in the morning with like 14 ounces of almond milk, and that is a meal replacement for me. I have that after my morning cup of coffee, and I'm pretty much good until lunch. So today, I had a little bit of food throughout the day, didn't really eat all that much, but right now, just 1 scoop with, I think it was 12 ounces of the unsweetened almond milk. To me, this is essentially a meal replacement, and I'm probably not going to eat anything for the rest of the night. I'm about to head out for the evening, got some plans for tonight, but this thing is just next level ridiculous and super innovative. This is completely different than anything else I've had in the past. And again, it varies from person to person whether you're going to like this or not. If you like cheesecake, and specifically if you like carrot cake or carrot cheesecake, then you're going to love this, because it literally tastes like a carrot cheesecake was blended with some milk. and you're just drinking it. That's literally what it tastes like, and it's mind-boggling to me that this is available as a protein, so it's actually healthy for you, and it tastes delicious, but it is very filling. It's a little bit heavier than a lot of their other flavors that they released recently. They had the berry gelato I reviewed from Formula X, and that one was definitely more of a delicate, light, refreshing kind of flavor. This one here is creamy, it's smooth, but it is rich, it is thick. So definitely you can add a little bit more liquid to it. If you're going to double scoop it, you can add like 20 ounces of liquid to it and you're going to be good to go. This thing also tastes very good in water. I went with the unsweetened almond milk today. I wanted a little bit of that creaminess, but even with water, this thing is going to be creamy. It's going to be rich. It's going to have that nice cheesecake consistency to it, like a nice thick blended cheesecake with the carrot filling and the spices. It's next level, it's innovative, and I'm personally going to stock up, probably get like another 3 tubs or so. And yeah, this is next level ridiculous, guys. If you want to pick this one up, the No Whey Out carrot cheesecake from Masha, Apollon Nutrition, and Joshua, you can head over to apollonnutrition.com and use discount code ACE15 at checkout, which will save you 15% off your entire order and help support the Stim YouTube channel. Or you might want to hold off for a couple of days because there is a massive Black Friday deal that is coming up, a Black Friday sale that's going to go on for a couple of days. If you're not following me on Instagram, you should be at Stim. I'm going to post about the sale with my discount code. It's actually going to save you 30% for the Black Friday extended duration of the sale, however long it ends up being. It's coming up very soon, so you guys might want to hold off for a day or two until the sale drops. You guys can pick it up with discount code ACE15. It will actually save you 30%, and you guys are not going to regret it. I have a feeling that this is going to sell out very fast because it's unique. It's a limited edition batch, and I remember when Masha released the French apple tart, that one went pretty quick. It was gone in like 2.5 months, and they haven't restocked on that one yet. I'm hoping that they will because I definitely need more of that in my life. But this one here, guys, it's innovative, it's rich, it's creamy, it's delicious, and I personally don't mind having this one every single day. I've been having it a bunch already, so something you're really going to enjoy. It's definitely an exotic, unique type of take on a protein, and only Apollon Nutrition can make something this special. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. If you enjoyed this review, if you found it beneficial, don't forget to like the video. It helps the algorithm greatly. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell notification to get all of Stim's latest updates. Follow me on Instagram at Stim. Follow Apollon Nutrition on Instagram at Apollon Nutrition. And guys, don't forget to pick this one up on the sale because it is freaking next level ridiculous. I'm going to be getting 3 at least because this is something that I need to have in my personal rotation. Once again, guys, like the video, share the video, comment below, tell me some of your favorite proteins, and I will see you all next time for the next Stim pre-workout review. Take care, everybody, and have an incredible weekend up ahead. Stim Ace, signing off.